see those people out there getting scammed, right? Are you happy about that? No, I'm not happy about that. I'm mad about it. Because I was one of them who got wrecked too. I got wrecked from the scams. Alright guys, this is Spike Over. I just think of making this short in the beginning of the show. And this morning I made a ToxicTalk. I talk about how basically Bitcoin changed me for better. But I didn't have time to really, explain really what happened in my life, when Bitcoin changes me. Because what I realized is that I used to be always angry and always fighting with my wife. But now, because I got Bitcoin, right, I understand Bitcoin. And once I get into Bitcoin, I change completely. I don't take time on fighting anymore, right? So, and that's why I kind of value my life and my time. I feel like, okay, let me be more and more constructive over time. I become nicer. I become more understandable. When I see somebody honk me on the road, I feel like, oh yeah, it's crazy world. It's the crazy fiat world. It's because of the fiat clown world, right? Because they are getting paid, minimum wage. They can't afford to live. They can't. Inflation is crazy high, and they are getting screwed. Then they're being told that it's because of this guy, because of that guy, right? So they don't want them to understand. They can't understand. They can't figure it out, right? They have to pass the angry onto somebody else. So that made me understand that. So those are all the things. And once I see in the Bitcoin lens, right? Once you can look in the Bitcoin lens, you can see all those things too. And there's no point for you to be mad about these things, right? Because you understand why, right? Somebody, go into your car and steal stuff from you, and there's a reason why, right? There's a reason. So because the person is hungry, maybe they don't have money, right? They need something. Maybe they have kids. They want to feed their kids or something, right? There's a reason. So that's why, I see, things start getting pretty bleak. It's like fuel prices crazy high, everything crazy high. This get people mad. I used to be like this. But no, it's not. Doesn't mean that I'm better off now. I buy Bitcoin, or I understand Bitcoin. The only thing, financially, I just find a way to remove myself from this hyper stupidness cycle, right? Where you just keep, going down in this vicious cycle, where it's a race to the bottom, right? Everybody's kind of being angry because somebody else bought a nice car, right? But the car is not even theirs, and they take a loan to buy it, right? So why should you be angry about that, right? Somebody it's just try to keep up with the jerseys, right? It's over for me now, because I don't try to do that anymore, because now, instead of going to buy something stupid on Amazon, I go buy Bitcoin. Right? What's the point? What's the point? Well, because Bitcoin will be more valuable in the next 3 years. The next 3 years, what I'm gonna buy from Amazon is gonna be like shit. right? It's gonna be shit. And while I'm driving, guys, I'm looking at somebody, sleeping under the bridge, right, on a tent. So I know this is off conversation, but this is a bit correlated too, because you see, I like all of the places around the city where I live, see like people living on tents, right, in the summer. Now I question myself what they're gonna do when the winter come, right? It's crazy cold out here in the winter time. So what the fuck they're gonna do, right? So, anyways, I just these are the ways that I really become change me. I become nicer. I don't go into fight all the time with my and my family, with my wife, right? So I become nicer. I become more tolerant, and also like if I can understand, like if somebody is a scammer, I can see it like through Bitcoin land. I can just see, like after 5 minutes listening to you, I can already see if you're scammer or not, right? So yeah, so this is that, because now when I go somewhere and somebody asks me for my name, for my signature and all those things, and I ask them, okay, why? Before that, I used to be like, oh, okay, yeah, here's my name, here's this, here's that. Now I take my privacy seriously, right? I take my name. I'm not gonna give any asshole my name. Like, what the fuck? I'm not gonna give you my name, right? And the other day, I went to that like store, right, in a shoe store, and I bought some few stuff, right? And then the lady's like, oh, I need your postal code, or like my area code. So, and she need my like all those things, so she can send me flyers. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna give you my postal code. I'm not gonna give you my area code. That's stupid. No, this is my privacy. I'm not gonna fucking give it to you. I'm gonna pay you your money and I'm getting out. I'm not gonna give that to you. And everybody's looking at me. It's like, oh no. And my wife was like, oh no. Just don't say anything. Oh, I'm not. No, this is not. This is bullshit. You know what I mean? So, anyways, and she just put a fake postal code, and then she's called it a day. I mean, fuck that. I'm not gonna give you my postal code, right? So Bitcoin changes me. So I mean, it's for better, right? It's for better. Like, I'm not gonna, like protecting your privacy, right? So any of the stuff. That make me understand how the fiat world, the world we live in, is a fucking scammy world, right? So now the more and more, right? So even the doctors, I'm very cautious, and like who's my doctor? Like, is that person scamming me, right? Is that person like just like selling me fake drugs just to profit? It's what the fuck is going on there, right? So don't trust, verify. That's another thing Bitcoin changed in me too. So anyways, there are so many other things like that, like alternatively get affected by the fact that I changed from with Bitcoin. But it's really amazing. It's really amazing. So anyways, guys, this was Spike Over. I wanted to just throw this out there. I hope you enjoy. So support the channel, like, comment, and also just stream me some sats if you like what you heard. And I'll see you again, guys. Tomorrow morning again. I'm gonna throw another Toxic Talk out there. Right? So see you in the next Toxic Talk.